come a little bit closer, hear what I have to say. Just like gooses flying, come and fly the night away. 'Cause there's a full moon rising, let's go honking through the night. Because I'm still in love with you, I want to see you honk again. Yes, I'm still in love with you on this goose run. Welcome to the Daily Goose. I'm Smokey Pete. Thanks for tuning in. Excuse the 10 minutes in front of the video if you had to watch that where I'm just sitting here debugging. I would have told you to skip it, but I didn't know when it would stop. Anyway, let's look at some features. What do you want to do today? I'll tell you what I want to do. What Smokey Pete wants to do today is look at some features. Once again, in case you missed it last time, or in case you're tuning in for the first time, because the best thing we can do here today while the world is still meeting Goose Run is run through the features so you guys get familiar and make the most of your experience. So what may seem complicated is in fact just normal DeFi stuff, and you'll get your minds around it very quickly once you start using it. So let me share my screen with you again. We'll go over some cool stuff. Here we are on goose.run. Goose Run. Goosey Run. All right. I want to go over the advanced features of creating a coin once again, just to explain a little bit about why these are so cool. Just a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. I never left. All right. Let's look at the advanced features, like I said. Okay. Goose Run. Hatch a coin. You got your name. Let's go with the usual fat goose. Fart goose. Today's meta. Farts. You enter the symbol, blah, blah, blah. You know all that stuff. I want to talk quickly about the fees, buy and sell fee, and why these are cool, and how this relates to the coolness of a fair launch platform in general. Because it's not just a no-code solution for founders who want to launch a project. Sure, that's great that you can launch a project without initial liquidity and without without deploying a contract yourself through, whatever, an IDE or like, there are lots of ways to deploy a coin, but this is probably the easiest one that anyone can do. But so that's great. But the other great thing about it is that when people see a coin that was deployed through Goose, so you'll see that tag on the contract, ACE. But also, if you know the coin comes from goose.run, you know it's a safe ERC20 contract. Sorry, guys, I'm distracted by some technical issues. But anyway, so back to these buy sell fees. So there's not another fair launch platform that lets you do this. You can customize the fees between 0.1% and 10%. And so why is this really cool? Well, obviously, fees are great for a project founder to be able to, first of all, incentivize hodling, maybe, tax somebody on the exit, you tax them heavier on the sell. That's great. Whatever you want from a tokenomics perspective, or rather, from the game theory perspective, with a buy and sell fee, you can implement. But the other cool thing is that you can have the trust of the people buying it because they know it came from Goose, right? So they know that you're not going to be able to set your sell fee to 99%. When that's like a common thing that maybe a bad actor would do. They'd have a fee in their ERC20 contract, and then they'd have a bunch of people buy their coin, and when they feel like it, they change the tax to 99%, so that you lose all your money when you sell it. Well, you can't do that on Goose. These have to be between 0.1 and 10%. So, and then you can't change them midway through. It's immutable, and you only have this one chance to do it. So it's makes the fair launch contract, or the fair launch platform that is Goose, produces safe coins. And there's no way around that. So if you know a coin came from Goose, you know it's safe. You can't get honeypotted and you can't get rugged. The liquidity is locked forever. And so that's very cool. Like when somebody's buying a coin from Pump Fun, sure, there's all sorts of risks to it. But when you know the coin came off Pump, you also know you don't have to check the contract for exploits. And that's the same with goose.run. I just wanted to point that out. I think that's very cool. It's the great thing about fair launch platforms in general, but like what Goose does is takes it a step further by allowing you all these cool features. So going over borrowing one more time. All right, I'm back. So if your coin allows borrowing, and you get to level 2, then it's just as easy as clicking over to the borrow tab. And this scrub bar, I don't have any chill goose. You know what I do have though? I have some daily goose. I don't know if the daily goose is level 2 yet though. Anyway, this scrub bar will tell you exactly how much you can borrow against your coins. So let me check on the Daily Goose, see if it is. Yes, it's level 2. Okay, cool. So let's say, all right, so we got 37 million Daily Goose coins in here. Let's say I want to borrow against them. I can actually borrow up to $326 against my Daily Goose tokens. And you just got to approve the borrowing contract or whatever it is. And then I don't want to do it, but you just borrow that ETH. Then let's say you want, so then your tokens are going to be locked. Your Daily Goose tokens will be locked as collateral, but you can easily come over to repay. And let's say I had followed through with that transaction. I would simply select the amount I wanted to repay on the scrub bar here. And this would say repay. Let's look at burn. This action is irreversible. Whoa. But let's do it anyway. Let's burn some Daily Goose. God, I hate to do it. I love these Daily Goose tokens, but I'm going to do it for the good of the project. Yep, let's just go ahead and burn those. Oh, it hurts, but it's good for the community. Oh, so easy. It's burning them. Oh my God, the coins were burned forever. You can never get them back. The supply is reduced, but your community is going to be happy about that because their coins have now increased in value because of this beautiful thing that you did. Anyone can burn their tokens, but be careful. Like I said, this action is irreversible. Use boosts available. So this is the boost feature. This is what we're looking at now. Use boosts available from voting to buy and burn coins from this pool. So this would be something that the dev can do, right? Or wait, can anyone burn? Or can anyone use boosts? Okay, so boost. Let's see. Let's just read because these descriptions are very concise and explain everything perfectly. Okay. What does a coin get from voting? We'll go over voting after this, but this is going to explain the boost thing. So on the basis of votes received, fee emissions will be sent to each coin's pool and used to buy and then burn coins from that pool. Burning coins will cause the floor price of the coin to rise. Nice. How does this buy and burn feature work? After voting period is over, a portion of fees collected by the platform are emitted to the coin's pool. Then anyone can initiate the buy and burn process using the boost tab on the coin's pool page. Okay, so anyone can do it. That's cool. Whoever initiates the buy and burn process will also receive a loot box, first come, first serve. So that's incentive to get this done. Okay, cool. So that's great. That's great. And one more time, we'll go over the voting with you here. I already voted, but you get votes by staking Maverick. And you can do that easily if you have some ETH. Let's say you don't have any Maverick. You can just buy votes with the ETH you have here. And what that's going to do is take ETH from my wallet. It's going to buy VE-MAV, which is staked Maverick. And you're going to select here how long you want to lock that up for. So the longer you lock it up, the more staked Maverick you're going to get. But that means you're locking your Maverick for longer. So you won't be able to access it. You get more votes, but you can't cash out your coins. So it's a trade-off. The real Chads who believe in Maverick are going to obviously opt to lock things up for longer. Many years is a long time, though, so that's totally at one's own discretion. But you get rewarded with more voting power and more. I think you're going to get more Maverick when the staking period is over too. But that's obvious, yes, because the time elapsed. The longer you stake, the more rewards you get. Okay, cool. So we're going to go over this stuff again tomorrow because we had technical issues with the live stream today. So let's just check the leaderboard once again. Bruce still at the top. Chill Goose in second. Flat third. And AGI in fourth. Frog coin. This is something new. Ooh. Look at this. Frog coin's got a lot of points, but a small market cap. There was some good action here on Frog today. Respect. Well done. All right, guys. Well, sorry for the bumpy start. We'll go over stuff again tomorrow on the stream, and we'll get it fixed so you can see me live here doing my thing. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. All right, guys. Have a good night.